Alright, so this is the 80 subscriber special. What I usually do with these things is I'm going to go through a Steam discovery queue, and with each game I see, my goal is to either put it on my wish list because I want to look into it further, or I know I don't want to look into it further and I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to do that with every item on the discovery queue, which means I have to be decisive on one way or the other. And then at the end of that, I'll do a little channel update. So if you want to stick around for that, go ahead. And let's go ahead and get started. What is this? Crying Suns? It's got a free demo. They are broadcasting what they're doing. Single player. Is this a tactics game? Hard to tell when, they just start off with this cinematic thing going on here. Like, what's the game? Okay, there we go. The gameplay is what I want to see. Does the second one work better? Tactical. Oh, there's a story rich. There's an outline of a person. Roguelite. Oh. Strategy, indie, space, pixel graphics, sci-fi. Huh. Free demo. I mean, I don't think I'm really into, like, large-scale tactics games. I mean, it's got just a board. So maybe it's not that big a deal. I mean, look at the feed they got here. I mean, okay, they're looking at like a world map or something. Then you look down here at the video sample. Oh, real time. So you pick your groups. Okay, so I mean those groups act as like individual units pretty much. But then combat is they just sit there and use wail on each other until you're done. So yeah, I don't think this is something I'm going to be interested in. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore this one, even though it does have a free demo. Anyway, next, hot lava? Is this the floor is lava? That's hilarious. Don't touch the floor. Oh, well, what kind of room has all these? That's the training level, right? You're gonna start in a gymnasium. I want to see like a random hallway with like an office chair and stuff. These aren't like rooms, Okay, there we go. That's what I want to see. Oh, you can grab like the ceiling stuff? The door frame? Okay, I mean, you just kind of like wildly jump from one thing to the next. But it's multiplayer? Multiplayer, online multiplayer. It looks kind of fun. Normally $20. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, this isn't like a regular... the coolest ideas, I think, are like indoors stuff. Like normal indoor places like that schoolroom. Well, this is all just crazy stuff. I hope that's all late game, because the whole concept of the floor is lava is that you're supposed to be able to move around and like... What the heck? There's enemies and bosses too? I thought it was just going to be all about platforming. Anyway, I am interested in this. I'll look into this further later down the line. Oh, they've got their own theme song. It'd be a lot better if there's local multiplayer. Look at that. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. What? Now he's in a factory? Okay. Well, yeah, he was like in like a living room. There used to be plenty of like normal looking rooms. Any reviews? Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Okay, cool. Next. Nice. I usually don't... If you've been watching my other subscriber special Steam Discovery queues.
To my game.
I usually don't add things to my wish list because my wish list is already over 300 items.
There is no right or
Oh,
wrong,
when am I gonna get to these games?
only consequences.
Anyway,
Okay, only consequences.
When you beat
What?
the game, the prize of eternal happiness is yours.
I'm ready.
what is this? Oh, from the creators of Franbo?
Yes, Miss Fortune?
Is this gonna get suddenly really graphic?
The end of the game and gotten the eternal happiness.
Yes, of course.
You know, I want to win this prize for my mommy.
Oh, yes.
That's really sweet of you.
I'm going out to play, mommy.
Looks like it's gonna get
What
suddenly
monster?
graphic and
I
creepy.
didn't see anything. It's probably just your imagination.
She's got like a magic circle. She's like doing dark arts or something. Is this have a rating on it? Ah, rated M. Darn. Okay, so yeah, there's probably a bunch of stuff there I don't like. So if you haven't seen my other Steam Discovery queues already,
A happy smile.
I just don't play M games because they usually have like super blood or nudity or tons of swearing in it, which is just stuff I don't like. This one doesn't even have a reason for its M rating. It just says it's rated M. Usually they explain why. But I mean, if it's anything like Franbo, that game is super bloody and gross. And I don't want to see any of that stuff myself. But it looks hilarious. Ugh. But it's got an M rating on it, so oh well. Darn. I am unfortunately going to have to ignore this one because if they made the game less bloody and gory and stuff, you know, I'd probably play it. But that's just me. I'm missing out on this.
Why did
Oh,
you
Ni no
set out
Kuni.
on this journey in the first place? It's my
So
world.
this is an RPG I
have to
know
save
I've seen
Look at this
before.
place. It's amazing.
I have not played.
So this is your world.
Of course, the artwork is done by Studio Ghibli, which is amazing. It looks like a great game. Well, I mean, it looks like a great thing, I should say. Turn-based RPG. You know what? If this game goes on sale, I'd probably pick it up. I'm interested in this game. I can at least say that. I mean, Secret of Mana, Tales of Symphonia, yeah, those are great games. So, yeah. E10. Just the way I like it. Next. Sweet. Like I said before, I usually don't get to add too much to my wish list. I have to be more... I have to filter my game options because I've got so many I want to check out already. I've got to draw a line somewhere. What is this? Sports? Skateboarding? Let's see some gameplay. You're just doing some weird montage stuff. Okay, there's something. This looks like gameplay, but there's no like UI stuff or anything, so this is like, oh, there we go. What? Oh, you can edit the course yourself, just push park benches around? Okay. Alright. Customize your character, the clothing and stuff. Cool. I am noticing only guys. Customizing characters is restricted to just playing as guys. Whoa, such requires a controller in order to play. Oh, that's no problem. I have a controller. Okay, that. Do you have like an example of somebody playing the game? Like what it looks like? Is there like a scoring system for doing tricks? Do you just skate around and do nothing? Are there any goals to this game? If that's raw gameplay right there, then shoot. It's just like a simulation skateboard game. Simulation right there, yeah. Huh. It's interesting, but it's not much of a game. It's a simulation. It's a simulator. I'm not interested for myself, but it looks like a cool game. Next. I gotta get through these. We're only like halfway there. What is this? Waiter alligator? Pat the alligator, a mostly harmless and probably innocent reptile. Oh, it's a point and click game? What the heck? What? Very adult bar. What? What is going on? Sliding puzzle. Where's like... I'm seeing some dialogue sections. What does it look like? Where's the point and click part? Is there no like... Do you not choose where to go? Is it you just kind of... You choose your dialogue options and go through the story? Because that's more like a visual novel. Point and click infers that you move around places and interact with the world in various ways. Like, where's the point and click part? Whatever. Even a traditional point and click game, I'm not really that into. I've played only a few, and I get the concept of a point and click. They can be fun. I've enjoyed some point and click games, but I think I've had my fill. But it looks like it's a funny game. I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore it for myself. Overlands. Road trip across the US. Is it multiplayer? Single player. Okay, expectations, gotta keep them in check. Graphics are very simple. What are those? Strategy turn-based? What? Okay, I get it. There's monsters. What are you gonna do about them? Okay, you got a roadmap. You search areas for supplies because it's also a survival game. You are... what now? Oh, you've got like a square area to investigate each time, it looks like. So areas aren't too huge. It's turn-based, so you gotta take turns to investigate the area while there's monsters around and get out before things get too bad. I don't know, it's probably a cool game, but for me, I don't know. That looks like it's in engine because of the awkward, stiff movements with characters. Let's go ahead and ignore. I'm not gonna look into this game later on. That's just me. Fun with Ragdolls, the game?
Create and explore worlds for you and your ragdolls to interact in. Add different types of ragdolls to your scene.
Simulation.
Even aware of what you place in the world.
You know, if you just download Unity, you can
explore
and get like a ragdoll physics thing and just put some worlds in, and you can recolor them yourself. Yeah. So, no thanks.
This is fun with ragdolls.
The whole gimmick of this game is that they have ragdoll physics. That's been done so much. Is it even multiplayer? It's not even multiplayer. What the heck? What's the point of this game? If you're gonna have just like a game where you run around and goof off, it needs to be multiplayer. Come on. Ignored. What's this? Is this an M game? It doesn't say M. But it looks kind of gory. Oh wait, this requires a Vive to play? I don't have one of those. Jeez. Guess I'm ignoring. Ion Fury? From 3D Realms? Is this an old game? No. It looks like an old game that maybe they remastered or something?
We're taking over this town.
But sure, let's dance.
Yeah. It totally looks like back in the days of Doom or something. But is it also rated M? Can't really tell just by looking right now. It probably gets bloody or something, right?
Say my name.
Is it multiplayer? It's not multiplayer. So yeah, it is definitely an old game.
My, how the tables have turned.
It's probably a fun game. Like, yeah, Hocus Pocus, Crystal Blades, haven't heard that one. It's just these old 3D Realms games from the 90s. Wow, there's a whole bunch on here I didn't know about. Terminal Velocity, played that. I have that, but not on Steam. I have an actual DOS version of the game. What is it? So, what? Reset Era is trash. This game isn't. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass on this game. It's not that it looks bad. I just gonna pass on it. Like I said, I gotta limit my options. Search 2, 18 plus. I saw
Set
that.
in the ruins of a
This
futuristic
is M rated.
city, you must escape a merciless world filled with mysterious military forces.
Darn,
a
it looks
rampaging cult, and
looks
nanomachine
neat.
monstrosities.
Well, it's probably got a lot of
You are the
gore or
survivor
swearing in
of
it.
Flight 221.
So, next. And another M game. Cool. So that finishes the queue. Sweet. I got through that one pretty fast. That's probably like the fastest one I've ever done. So yeah, channel update now. As you can see, I have viewed a lot of titles in the queue. I have 309 on my wish list. Oh, I've marked a bunch as not following or not interested. That's cool. So yeah, this video is going up tomorrow from when I'm recording it. Next week, if you want a sneak peek on what the review is going to be, the last review of September, it's going to be on Chimera, Destroy All Monster Girls, because I like that game, and it has a final chapter in it that is like Halloween based, and then we're going to go into October, which is going to be filled with Halloween type games to play. Games that you could probably play during October, you know? So look forward to all of those, and yeah, I guess that's it. I've already started on recording some of those reviews for October. And then I know I mentioned on my last Steam Discovery Queue I was going to be working on hopefully get a Tales review out, Tales of Symphonia, but I don't think it's going to happen now this month. Hopefully by the end of the year. It just takes a lot. I want to complete the game 100% before I throw out my review, just because. But yeah, that's where that is at. I still don't have a channel trailer. I've recorded the audio for it. I just haven't recorded any of the video. I have ideas for what clips I want to put in for the video to make it, but hopefully I will get that channel trailer up before 100 subscribers. So this is 80 subscribers. It's really cool. I feel like I did a bunch of these Steam Discovery queues just like 1 month after the other, which is pretty neat. I don't know how I got like 30 subscribers all of a sudden, but that's cool. If you have any thoughts for the channel, let me know in the comments. I don't actually get a whole lot of comments on my videos in general yet. Just on stuff that's like my avatar videos or something like that. But yeah, on any of my videos, if you have questions about the game specifically, ask them, because when I do a review of a game, it's usually I've gone over like most of the stuff in the game, or at least I know about the stuff in the game, so I can answer any questions about the game, or I'll at least research it if I actually don't know. But yeah, that's the state of the channel right now. So thanks for watching this to the end if you're here, and I'll see you in the next video.